Hello, brothers and sisters. How you doing? In light of the Black Lives Matter movement, I was in my car yesterday listening to music, and the song came on. The beat was nice, and I started rocking to the beat and everything. And then the brother said, "I'm not a player. I just crush a lot." Do you guys remember that song? And I'm thinking, here we are in the middle of the Black Lives Matter, and the radio is playing. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. I was driving through downtown. Marching is going on, the signs are up, people are blowing their horns in support of the movement, and the radio was going, "I'm not a player, I just crush a lot." I'm thinking, crush what? Crushing somebody's mind, heart, spirit, soul. Ultimately, I think the brother was talking about sex, but why would you compare a sacred thing like sex with crushing a lot? You know, so I'm thinking this is a part of systemic racism as well. This has got to stop. We need to protest that this music be taken off the radio that demeans women and takes a group of people and make them appear as though they don't matter. Had it not been for this group of people that are being demeaned, a lot of the Black Lives Matter movement would not be happening right now. I remember an incident when I'm a singer, and I've been singing since I was the age of 3. I grew up singing in the church. My father was a pastor, my mother a deaconess, and they could both sing. And my father had a singing group, a quartet group. All of his brothers could sing. My sisters, I have 3 of them, and I have 2 brothers. All of us sing. And my sisters taught me harmony. We sang a cappella at home. Thus, it led me to the singing group Sweet Honey in the Rock, 4 other black women who sang a cappella, and I ended up singing internationally with this group. I loved singing with this group because it was an all-female group who managed themselves, booked themselves, made decisions for themselves, and were not interrupted by the things that society had traditionally done to exploit black women in the music business. I was proud that I did not have to face things like whether or not somebody was taking my money, stealing my money, and using it for drugs or using it to exploit me, or I wasn't having sex with the manager or the radio companies for my music to be played. I am grateful to God for this type of success in the in the music business. A lot of people wouldn't call this success. They would say that success is more like what Beyonce looks like. Trust me, I have been asked to shake, rattle, and roll my body so that I could be quote unquote successful. I was asked that by lawyers while sitting in a room with my own husband at the time, and asked me to disrespect myself, my body, my spirit, my family, and my soul for the money that they could provide for me. This happened many times in the music business, and this is why I am now considered as a solo singer who quote unquote did not make it. Dr. Bernice Regan of Sweet Honey in the Rock, she's the founder, and she told me over and over, she said, "Yasmeen, it's not about that. It's about whether you believe you are a singer and whether you want to continue or not. Just continue. Just don't stop. If you believe in your heart that you are a singer, continue. Don't stop." And that's what I've done. No matter the accolades, no matter the popularity, no matter what people said I should or should not do, I just took her advice and did not stop. I can't. I can't stop. I dream the songs I write, I dream them. I dream symphonies. I dream colors. I dream videos. I can't crush a dream because of somebody's offer about money to me. And I don't want to crush my dreams because of what's popular on the radio. Please, let us protest this music that's on the radio that demeans a group of women out of all the music in the world, we chose this small little piece of music to be played all over the country that's demeaning a certain group of people, in this instance, black women. I am begging you, brothers, to flip this switch, turn this around, and protect us. We have protected you for years and fought for you. Please, flip this switch, turn this around. Show us, as the people who have loved and supported you all of your life, show us as who we are, and not as a man who, or men who are separated from their women. Don't you know that in a culture where the men are separated from the women, that it allows other men to come in and degrade your entire culture, your entire group of people? It can start with us. Let's turn this around. I'm looking forward to you. I'm looking forward to your leadership. I know you can do it. I know you have it in you. Your blood is crying out from the ground, and that is what's making this change right now. Find the cost of freedom, buried in the ground. Mother Earth will swallow you. Lay your body down. And I sing this song in respect and in support to what my daughter, Summer, told me the other day. She said, Mama, this is a Cain and Abel kind of situation. She said the blood of the brothers are crying out from the ground. And that is the impetus for this movement at this time. This is a movement. And I thank God for my daughter. She has an eye for, maybe it's the youth of this time, but they have 20/20 vision, and her soul is grounded. And I thank God for my daughter. So she's constantly teaching me. I have taught her the best I can. Now she's constantly teaching me, and I'm urging the older people to listen. Listen to what our children are saying. Listen to what they have to say. Stop quieting them down. I used to talk over my daughter and just, they're young. They don't know, we know everything. No. It's time to listen. My daughter used to always say, Mom, listen. And I didn't understand it. But now I understand it and I hear it. So my generation and older, it's time for us to listen. Listen to these people. Listen to these young people who will change and disrupt the status quo, this racist, systemic status quo. It needs to happen in education. As an educator, I saw so much systemic racism in education, I cannot even begin to tell you. And I would love to be a part of education reform. Anywhere you can work to be a part of reform from in this racist systemic system, I urge you to get out and do it. If you can't get out and do it from your computer. If you can't walk, run. If you can't run, fly. Get there. Do it. Be involved and listen to what these young people have to say. Thank God for them.